Hey everyone, the Red Dragon here. So I have been pretty busy today. I have been putting all these games up on eBay, been clearing out my games, saying this is what I'm not going to play anymore. So this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each one of these, give you a really quick, brief review of it. I'll also put a link in the description box if you care to bid on it. Great. If not, stay tuned because here is the review. Beginning with Portal 2. Portal 2 got rave reviews from just about everybody. Did really good. Everybody's expecting it to be a Game of the Year contender. So I personally don't like puzzle games. My wife purchased this one actually, and she played it a lot more than I did. I did play through quite a few levels, and what I did play through was enjoyable, but I just didn't have the endurance in me to keep on going. Fable 2. My wife absolutely loved Fable 2. After Fable 2 came Fable 3. She absolutely hated Fable 3, so she's tried to explain to me why she loved Fable 2 and hated Fable 3, and I'm just like... Motion sports. In order to play this, you need to have the Kinect. I absolutely thought this game was horrible. I wasn't impressed whatsoever, but don't let that stop you from not bidding. NBA Jam. You ever have one of those moments where you're just completely bored, nothing to do, and you're thinking about old games you would love to go back and play, and remember them like you were a kid? Well, I had one of those moments not too long ago. Went out, picked up NBA Jam thinking, you know, man, I can spend hours on this. I got home, put it in my tray. After 10 minutes, I already had buyer's remorse. It's definitely not worth the price that I paid for it, but you might get a much better deal. Homefront. Yeah, one of the biggest disappointments so far of the year for me, because I had really high expectations for this. So really disappointed in Homefront. They just let it sit there way too long as soon as the game came out, with it being there broken. There's really no sense in it. Nothing that a beta wouldn't have already had you prepared for when the game released. So Homefront, getting rid of. It still has a very devout following online, so you'll still have plenty of people to play with. So don't let that think, or don't think that there's nobody to play with online. However, you have to buy an online pass if you want to get past like level 5, I believe it is, in multiplayer. So yeah, I'm sorry, they're screwing you on used games, not me. Duke Nukem Forever. So this game is not going to be sitting in my house for very long. This game just came out, so it's still pretty much brand spanking new. And looks like it's from the 90s. So you can get your hands on Duke Nukem Forever. Ruse. This is probably my favorite RTS on consoles. The problem was that the community kind of died out fairly quickly. It was almost like In War, where it was a great game. Sadly, the community just wasn't there. Developers made some decisions that I thought kind of hampered multiplayer and kept you from playing, you know, with your friends on ranked games. But I'm gonna say goodbye to Ruse, but I hope they make a Ruse 2. I'm definitely gonna be all over it if they do. Killzone 3. So I don't even own a PS3, so it makes no sense for me to have this game. But I did borrow my dad's whenever this game came out. I made some videos. Everything's good except for the case. Has a burn mark right here in the middle. That's from a hookah charcoal, and anybody who buys it can prove that that was a hookah charcoal that caused that burn. It's a long story. Long story. Halo Reach. Who doesn't have this already? The market is you know, swamped with copies of this, so it probably won't bring anything. I actually do believe it still has the card in here for Recon, so you probably don't care nothing about that, because if you were a true fan, you would already have the game by now. But you can get the Recon helmet with my copy of Halo Reach. So that does it for this video. Hopefully, you know, if you find one of these games in the bargain bin near you, you may decide to pick it up based on what I said, or probably not. But good luck to you anyway. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.